Hi, today we're going to talk about how we can create maintenance repair reports directly from a Notion database. As you can see, I have got a maintenance report database added up on the top where we have the work order number, the tenant name, the tenant address, completion date, status, and lot more other fields that we typically put in a maintenance report. So once all the fields are added up over here, we can also see that we have got a tenants database at the bottom. So this tenants database is connected to the maintenance report database at the top, and we have linked both the databases together through this method. And what we're going to do today is we're going to create a PDF file one by one for every record of the database using an automation tool which is known as PDF output. So head over to pdfoutput.com and simply sign in, and then you will see a dashboard of something like this where we need to first of all set up the automation and then we can generate the PDF one by one. So once you land up over here, simply click on setup automation. This will take you to the setup screen where you need to connect your Notion database. That is this database that we have. And we need to add a document for this, that is a Google document where we'll be editing the template, where we'll be creating the maintenance repair report template, and then it will be converted to a PDF file. So I will explain you how this can be done. So let me head back to the dashboard and just simply click on new automation and let's give it a name. So let's say this is maintenance repair reports, and let me click on create. And as soon as you do that, it will ask you to add the database and the document. Okay, so we have landed up on the setup page where we need to do the same. So let us wait as it is loading the existing databases, whatever it is connected, and then we can proceed with adding the new database that we have. Okay, so let's give it a few seconds as it is going to load. But essentially, we're going to connect this Notion database that you see, that is the maintenance report database, and we'll be adding a document where we'll be specifying how we want to create the maintenance repair report file. And that will be used as a template file, which will be used to create a PDF file one by one for every record. Okay. This automation will happen real time and everything will be connected for you 24/7. So it seems that we have not connected any database. So let's add a new database altogether. Okay. So let me go back. Let me click on setup automation. Let me disconnect this and let me again click on connect Notion. Okay. This will allow me to add a new database over here. And let me jump to my correct account where I need to add the database. So this is the account. Click on select pages, and I'm going to simply copy the database title that we have. So this is the database title, I mean the page title, which has both the databases. So I've already copied this. Let me put it under the select pages, and I should be able to see the particular page. Click on this and it gets added up. Okay, now let's click on allow access, and this will give access to both the databases, that is the maintenance report as well as the tenant database. Okay, so now let us add the name. So let's specify maintenance repair reports, and let's click on create. Okay, now we should be able to see both the databases that we have over here. It will be appearing on this particular field and we can proceed further. Okay, so you can see the maintenance report is appearing. If I click on change Notion database, I should be able to see both the databases. So I will select the maintenance report and let it load the database content, and then we will proceed to add the document. Okay, this is added up. Let's click on select Google document. If you already have a maintenance repair report document available on your drive, you can go with an existing document option and you can choose the document that is already available on your drive. Okay, I don't have any document available on my drive, so what I will do is I will create a demo document. If I create a demo document, it will altogether create a new document where every property or the placeholder will be automatically added to the demo document. Okay, so it is creating the demo document. Let's click on continue to workflow, and here we can map all the fields of the Notion database that you see on the right side one by one onto the document on the left side. Okay, this is completely live and editable, so you can simply copy paste the properties onto the document to map it live. Okay, let me also change the name. So this is maintenance repair reports. Okay, and these are the placeholders which we have used over here. So whatever columns you see in this database, everything is automatically showing up over here in the document. And anything that you see inside double curly brackets, these are the properties which shall be fetched from the Notion database. Okay, just to add one more property, let's say I want to add the work order number. Okay, or maybe I want to, let's say, add the issue description once again. So I will just put description over here and I will just click on copy. It will copy the issue description. I will go to the document and I will simply use Control V or Command V on my keyboard. This will allow me to paste the property. Okay, so I'll just paste it. So now the issue description will be mapped to the issue description column that we have over here. and it will be replaced on this specific field. Okay, let me also highlight it in some different color so that it will be clearly visible when we'll be generating the output. Okay, so likewise, you can map every property as per your choice, and you can customize the template as per your requirement. Once you're happy with all the setup, you can scroll down. There are a few additional settings. You can define where you want to save the PDF. By default, it will be saved inside the Notion database. So if you observe, it has added this generate PDF column, the PDF file column, and the Google Drive column. Okay. So once you mark any record as ready to generate, it will automatically be converted to a PDF and it will store in the PDF file column over here. But if you want to save it in a Google Drive folder as well, click on this option and select the Google Drive where you want to save it. Okay. Now once you select that, it will also add the files onto the particular Google Drive, and that link will be shown in the Google Drive column over here. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Finally, I want to define how the PDF file will be named. Okay. So I want to define the PDF file by the work order number that we have over here. So I will simply select work order number and all my PDF file will be named as per that. So everything is set. Let me click on download PDF, and it will automatically start reading the database where it has the ready to generate property marked. So it is going to generate this record, and this record. Okay, so all the three records which are marked as ready to generate, it will be converted to PDF file and it will be stored in the PDF file column. So you can see the first file is already out, and it will also download the file onto the downloads folder. You can also check from there. So let me click on this to see how the output has come out to be, and you can see every property has been mapped with the database value that we had. Okay, and this was the issue description that we had put up. So this is also fetched from the issue description column that we have over here. Similarly, the second file is also out. Let me open it up and notice how the name of the files have been marked through the work order name that we had defined. Okay, so these are the work order names, and this is exactly used to name the PDF file. This document is also out, and let's check the next document. So we have got three documents which were created one after the other, everything correctly mapped as was required. Okay. Now I need to show you two more things. So once everything is clean and once you're happy with all the setup, you can click on setup Notion automation. Okay. This will automatically create an automation which will allow you to run the automation directly inside the database. This means now you do not need to come to PDF output once again to generate the PDF file. Once you click on this button and the automation is set up, you can simply go over to the database and click on ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created for you. Okay. So this allows you to like do not this allows you to create automation directly inside the database, and you do not need to come back to PDF output once again to generate the PDF file. Okay. So once the automation is set up, it will automatically create the PDF within the Notion database, and you can simply keep on adding more and more records, and you can simply mark the records as ready to generate. It will automatically be converted to PDF file and stored over here. Okay. This is the power of using the tool. Another benefit after this is you will also find this extra column, that is choose document. Okay, if you click on this, you can see it is showing us the maintenance repair report, right? So this was the template which we had defined over here. Let's say for this maintenance report database, you want to add one more template. Okay, so this is one template which we had used. Let's say you want to add one more template. So again, you can click on new automation and follow the same step and create a new document and click on setup Notion automation. So let us again do that. So I'm going to click on new automation, maintenance repair reports. Let's say this is part 2. Click on create, and I will select this maintenance report, and this time I will go with a blank document. Okay, so let's create a blank document, and I'll click on continue. So let me just name it as maintenance reports part 2. Okay, and let me just only add few fields. Let's say the actual cost, so I'll just put cost and I'll paste it. Let's say the completion date, I will put date and paste it. Okay, so I've just added two fields. Let's say the contractor assigned also I'm going to add contractor. So I just added three fields over here. Okay, but I'm using this particular document. Now if I click on setup Notion automation, let's also change this naming to contractor assigned. Okay, setup Notion automation. So it will set up the automation using this particular document which we have created over here. And now if you go back to the database and you click on this, you can see there are two documents showing up over here, right? So meanwhile, it has also converted these two records into PDF file, and you can see both the PDFs have been created. So the automation is now happening live inside the database. But let me just simply remove this and show you again how this will work. So for this I will select the first template which we had used. For this I will select the second one. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the first one. Okay, now I'm looking to generate all these records as PDF. So now you will see the magic of how it will convert both the records into PDF and how you can store it. So we will store fresh PDFs directly inside this PDF file using these templates that I have marked against specific rows. Notice I'm using multiple templates against every record possible, and I'm going to convert that into PDF file and store it over here. Okay. So as it is going to convert, let me show you a few more things. If you want to reach out to me for any support, you can do that by sending me an email to notionformyuse@gmail.com, or else you can just head over to the home page and scroll down. You will find this contact window where you can send me a message with your queries. I'll be able to take up any issues which you might be having. Okay. And I'm just waiting for this to be converted into PDF, and soon I'll be able to see the PDF file pop up over here. But rest assured, this automation happens directly inside the database, and it also consumes multiple databases together. So you can see we are using relation and rollup, which is being fetched from different database, and it will be used onto this database to generate a PDF file. Okay, so this is very dynamic and very useful for automation, and you should definitely take advantage of that. And you can see all the PDFs have been generated, and you can see the namings have also changed. Okay, because this was marked against the contractor assigned, so it is showing the contractor name. This was marked against the work order name. So let me open up the files to see how the output has come out to be. So you can see we had only created 3 placeholders, and those are correctly placed. And this was the original document which we had used the very first template, right? So we created 2 documents with 2 different templates, and everything has come out successfully. Let's open up the other files as well. We should be able to see the same changes. Yeah, so everything is working smooth. So I hope this explanation was clear and useful to your purpose, and you find the best use of PDF.